Full splice, not so sneaky from Mr. Leon Sly. Very, very clean cue. In fact, now it is in like new condition. This cue was actually built by Leon Sly back in 2014. Nothing like some well-aged wood. As we like to say, old wood hits good. When we got this cue in as a trade quite a while ago, we sent it off to our good friend, Mr. Rick at Felipe Custom Cues in Pasadena, Maryland. Rick is one of only a couple of cue makers that we trust to do our refinishes and restorations, and his work speaks for itself. People ship him all types of high-end cues, Sneaky Pete cues, custom cues, production cues, monster cues, and he is a well-trusted and dependable source for any type of cue work. You can see the finish looks extremely, extremely good. So needless to say, no dents, no dings, no scratches. Looks like it did the day that it came out of the shop back in 2014. What's cool about this one is it has a unique joint that is a 5/16/14 piloted. Leon notably uses the radial pin or the 3/8-10 modified. He only does the 5/16/14 probably by custom order. I buy a lot of cues from Leon directly. We've got standing orders, and I have not actually gotten any with that pin, so I know that he was doing it back in the day. I personally love the piloted joints with the 5/16/14. They just have a really good hit to them. It kind of has like a pop when you hit the ball, if that makes sense. For those of you that know, you know. Throw some comments in there for us. And obviously, the old school cues would have the stainless steel joint. That's a phenolic material there. This is my preference. I believe that it is lower deflection, and I do love that hit. So down at the bottom, you also have the crown butt cap. So there's actually some inlay work in this cue, a special butt cap. And Leon Sly notably cut his teeth back in the day. Now, he's been building cues for a long time, and he has definitely become one of the ninja masters of the universe when it comes to cue building. But back in the day when he started, this is what he started with. He started off building Sneaky Pete's, building full splices, probably back then cutting house cues in half, of course, and building them out. And he was telling me that his cues played so good, they got known all over Maryland. Every time he'd walk into a tournament or walk into a bar, people would ask him to build these type of cues because they play so good. Let's face it, some of the most famous Sneaky Pete's came out of the Scruggs shop, which is also in Maryland. Maryland cue makers are really, really, really good, and they've got a long history with pool up there. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The shaft is pretty clean. We didn't have the shaft refinished. He cleaned it up a little bit there for us, but it's not a new shaft. It does have a taper roll, so you can see when you roll the shaft, there's going to be some movement in the center, but the shaft and the cue roll straight together, and the tip doesn't come off the table. It wouldn't personally bother me, but I do disclose everything. And the butt weight is 14.7. So 14.7 on the butt. The shaft is a 4.2 ounce, nice old school heavy shaft, and a 12.4. You can do the math on that. Leon Sly, full splice, Cocobolo, and figured Birdseye Maple at crossroadcues.com.